Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Dema, a young woman that is trying to live an intentional life, that is trying to be intentional with her existence here on earth. So, today I'm going to be talking to you about why you shouldn't feel ashamed with starting your life, why you shouldn't think that restarting your life is impossible or restarting your life is it means failure. Never you think that whenever you have to start and change your life or realign yourself, that it means that you have failed. Because I noticed that a lot of us think that when starting all over is so wrong or equals failure, right? And I used to think that way. I used to find myself in such a situation where I was always ashamed of restarting when I realized that things that I'm doing are not aligning with what my soul truly desire. Because as a person who want to lead or live an intentional life, you have to start realizing that you have to change a lot of things about yourself. You have to move away from the things that you felt like were your desired goals to things that now aligns with your soul and your spirit. So when we get to that point, we think that it means that we failed. People around us will think that we failed, we are not doing well, or there's nothing we can actually do properly. Why are we picking up things and dropping it and feeling like okay, we can't do them anymore? So I'm letting you know that it's never wrong. That actually means that you are finally realizing that the life that you were chasing is not yours. And I don't think you want to be that being who is out here chasing a life that doesn't make them feel good, a life that they know that they are not, it's not aligning with what their deepest desires are. But then they just have to go on, keep doing it, and keep forcing themselves and doing it, and then they don't find fulfillment in it, no matter how productive that they might think that they are. But they know they feel it deep down that they are not being productive in the ways that they are supposed to be productive in. That used to be my life, right? I've pursued a lot of things, and I had to stop and find out that, and it didn't work for me. Well, because sometimes why I said it didn't work, those things that I pursued didn't work for me was because of the fact that at some point I started understanding that they are not actually things I wanted for myself. It was things I picked up because of people around me, because of society, because I let to tell people, let people know that I'm doing well, let people know that I'm starting a business and I'm doing well in the business, and I wasn't even feeling good in these businesses, right? In these skills or businesses that I picked up. I knew that it wasn't because I genuinely wanted them. I knew that I wasn't doing it the way that I wanted it. I was moving fast in it, trying to move fast in it, and it was overwhelming me, exhausting me, and all that. And I told myself, no, I don't think this is the life I want to live, a life full of pressure, a life where I am putting myself in so much pressure and I don't feel good. Why is it that I'm making efforts to just change my life or do something with my life and then I don't feel good about it? And it leaves me worse than before I started. But then I'm busy. So yes, I called such life busy but unproductive. And I do not want to be that individual who is busy but then I'm unproductive to myself, right? I want to be doing something that I know that I'm being productive to myself. It feels good with me. It feels good with my spirit, my soul, everything, every aspect of me believes that this is what we're supposed to be doing, and then we're being productive. Because I wouldn't want to be that being who is doing something that is productive to people. Look like I appear productive to people, but then to myself, I know I'm not being productive because the life that I'm leading that at that moment is not feeling right with me. So don't ever feel bad to start your life all over again. Don't ever feel ashamed to start all over or pick up a new skill that is different from what people have known you for or what people expected that you're supposed to be out here chasing. Do you understand me? Always be willing to try out new things. If one thing that you're doing is not working out for you, don't ever feel ashamed. If one thing you are doing is not giving you fulfillment and you are seeing that if you continue in that line that you won't find the fulfillment that you are seeking, because at the end of the day what we are seeking out in life is fulfillment. Okay, to be fulfilled, to feel full, to feel whole, to feel happy with ourselves, with whatever decision and choices that we are making in life. That is what is more important. That is what all of us are chasing. Even when we call it money, but then it's not really the money, it's the feeling that the money gives that we are chasing. So ensure that the life you're pursuing is the life that you truly want, the life that is going to bring you fulfillment at the end of the day, not the life that seems good to people, but within you, it makes you feel like a mess. It leaves you miserable. So be that individual who is never scared, never ashamed of starting all over, restarting, realigning yourself. I call it realignment. I don't even call it starting all over. For me, it's realignment, realigning myself to the things that are um um that I desire, not the things that okay seem cool to people or seem nice to people or seem productive to people, but when it comes to me, it is unproductive to me and to the life that I want for myself. So don't ever feel ashamed to do that. And I started learning these things. I started telling myself that I'm never going to be ashamed for people to see me doing something that they feel like okay, oh, I've known you for this. Why are you chasing this other new thing, or you've changed in? Don't worry. If people who are around you are not understanding why you have to make that choice, it's totally okay. They don't have to understand why you make the choice. It is you who needs to understand why you are making that big and wise choice to do something different from what you've known for, to do something that is more aligned to you and the things that you want out of life. So do not be out here feeling like, okay, if I restart, people are going to laugh at me. People are going to be like, people won't be supportive. People don't need to support you. You are all you need, honestly. Yeah, I know that. I know that sometimes we need our people around us to understand us and cheer us up for the life that we are seeking or for the new things that we're trying to do. But like, if they are not willing to do that, you won't force them. And I'm telling you, the biggest thing you need is just the belief in yourself, the confidence in yourself to choose what is good for you, to always give yourself the benefit of the doubt or the chance to create the life that you want because you are capable of creating it. We are all capable of doing that. That is one thing I remind myself of every day. Okay, for me to be able to just sit here and set this camera and be talking to you, it is because I've chosen to do this, and it is because I am trying. This is me trying the new life that I want for myself, which is talking, communicating with people, sharing my ideas with people, sharing the things that I've learned from my experiences in life and deep understanding of life with you all. It wasn't easy. It's not something I do before now, but like, look at me, I'm trying to do it. Okay, and that is it applies to every one of us. You can create a different life for yourself any day, anytime. You can decide one day and say, this life is not working for me. You see, from today, I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to do something different from this. And I promise you, you have all it takes to lead this new life. So don't ever feel that restarting or changing or realigning yourself is a bad thing or something you should be ashamed of if people around you are not willing to support you. Please go ahead and chase that life that you want for yourself and you will get it. Okay, so this is where I will stop my video for today. And I hope this helped you. If it helps you, please help me like, subscribe. I would appreciate your like and subscription. Okay, so see you in my next video. Please never feel ashamed to chase the life that you want. Never. Do not feel ashamed to chase the life that you want. Do not feel ashamed to move from what people have known you for. Do not feel ashamed to start all over. Never feel ashamed to do that. If one thing you're doing is not working for you, feel free to start a new one. Okay? Okay. So feel free to choose a new one and begin and start it. Don't feel ashamed being a beginner in the new things that you want, that you know that it will change your life, that you know that it's going to bring you fulfillment. So this is my advice for you today. See you in my next video. Bye and thanks for watching.